friends. This is Susan Smith and Ruby.
Hi.
We decided we're a little late today. I tried to go on at 9 o'clock and we were late. What were we doing?
Making biscuits.
We made biscuits and gravy. Ruby's my biscuit maker. So we had biscuits and gravy for breakfast. So we fed her brother, we fed the family. Okay, so I've got to find us. Give me one moment because I don't see that we're on. And we don't want to keep talking and wasting our time, right? We've got stuff to do. What else are we going to do today?
Color.
We're going to color. And what else are we going to do? We have projects. I have craft boxes that I keep for them to do. So while I talk to you, Ruby has a project here. She is, show her, see? We're getting ready to start a new catalog. We have Sale-a-bration, and we have the January to June catalog. And so one of the Sale-a-bration sets is called Catching Butterflies. And if you don't have a catalog and you need one, just let me know. And Ruby and I can do a mailing before she goes back to St. Louis, because she's from St. Louis. So we have 8 grandchildren. Ruby is our oldest grand girl, right? We had a sleepover with all 8.
Yeah.
How was that?
Good.
The boys went to bed really well. The girls, no. They couldn't stop this. And sitting up and touching each other. They were super busy. Okay, you can go ahead and color. Ruby's going to color while I show you some of the things. And then when I'm all done showing you things and Ruby's all done coloring, we're going to make a card with it. Oh, did you put on the lipstick? You didn't? Because my friends say I'm supposed to put on lipstick. I don't think it really does anything. But they say I look much better with lipstick. So we do whatever we can.
I don't look better with lipstick.
No, Dad doesn't like it when you wear lipstick, does he?
Yeah, no.
Well, do you want to try this? This is a gloss. See, it's clear. Yeah. Okay. Ruby's just going to color. And so she's got, what are you coloring with?
Pencils.
The watercolor pencils. So we stamped on Whisper White for her, or Basic White. She has, do you want to color on this so it's a little bit thicker? Or because it's the board, because my tabletop has a little texture to it. Does that help? So we stamped a memento. She's going to use the watercolor pencils, and we're just not going to get them that wet. And when we don't get them that wet, she can do whatever she wants. So she has a box of pencils here, and she likes to color with pencils, crayons. I found when I work with my grandchildren, I can give them the blends, but they don't really blend them. They just use them as a marker. And I think it's a little bit easier for them to use it, to use the pencils. So when the grands are here, they use this. This is my new mug. Thank you, Amelia, and Mommy and Daddy. But Amelia got us this because she likes to come to Gammy's Happy Camper daycare is what we used to. My dad started that. When my dad would watch the kids, he called it Happy Camper Daycare. And the things he did with my children. Right. He had 3 girls. He couldn't wait to get my boys. One of the things he loved to do was fix them frozen pizza with hot dogs on it. And they had hot dog pizza.
Wow.
Right. Girls don't eat that, do they?
Yeah, no.
The boys loved it. Okay. So Sale-a-bration catalog starts January 4th. If you want to order from the Sale-a-bration catalog, and they're going to be while supplies last. And we all know the supply chain is crazy right now. So if you want anything while supplies last, you're going to want to order it sooner rather than later. So we have some great product in here. Until January 4th, I'm not allowed to open the pages and show it to you. But if you want one or need one, I'll be happy to mail it to you. What do you look for, sweetie? Nothing? Okay. Then this is the cover to the January to June. They call it a mini catalog. It has 91 pages. I'll take a mini catalog with 91 pages. They used to be so tiny when we first started. It was crazy. So now we have this one. Oh, and one of the reasons Amelia wanted to get me a cup is because she watches these on replay. And so when she watches them on replay, she sees me with a cup every time because I'm always drinking something, right? We drink it out of a mug. Okay, so I have some of my samples to show you and some samples that I've gotten from my team. So I'm going to switch cameras, so you're not going to get to see Ruby color for a little bit, but you're going to be able to see my cards up close. And then I'm switching. Oh, that was annoying. So I'll show you my I'll show you my cards that I have. Oh, here comes another grand. Perfect. Hi, Walt.
Hi, Walt. Hi. You want to say hi?
This is my grandson, Walt.
Here, look, get up here. Oh, yeah, there you are.
See?
Right there.
Right there. Do you want to wave to my friends?
Say hi.
Can you say hi? Do you want to come over here by Gammy and I'll show him your football shirt? Do you want to show him? Come over here. Walt is 4. We have 3 4-year-olds. He's the oldest of the 4-year-olds. And Walt likes sports. He likes athletics. And so Gimme has a silhouette machine, and I make you the shirts you want. So Walt picked his shirt this time. Whoa, you got heavy. So he's got a football jersey, or a football helmet, with a 4 on it. Because how old are you?
4.
And why did you choose those colors?
Yellow.
Because it's the Chiefs. They live in St. Louis, and he cheers for the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's got IU red and Michigan yellow because they're huge Michigan fans. Do you want to color with Ruby, or did you just come down and say hi real quick?
I wanted to color.
You want to color? Okay.
Yeah.
Here, Gimme will get you something to color real quick. All right, you all watch Ruby color for a minute. I'm going to get this little boy something to color. Right?
Yeah.
Do you want to color the sea otters?
You want to color the otter? Well, and, Gimme, can you get Will a chair?
I'm going to.
Okay, so she's going to stamp it, and, well, we're going to share these.
You put those on there, Ruby. Pick the otter that he wants.
Which one do you want? This one, or this one?
Oh, and Ruby, tell them how old you are so they know how old you are.
I'm 7.5.
We don't, Gammy doesn't do halves anymore, but Ruby does. Okay, put the one on there that you want him to use and stamp it on that paper.
Which one do you want to use? This one? Yeah. The funny guy? Yep. And then do you want to put do you want his party hat on? Yeah. Okay.
So this is for all of you who have customers who say they can't do it. Ruby at 7.5 is going to show you. So what happened is you squish that a little hard. Show them what it looks like. When you smash it a little bit hard on the red rubber, you get the middle. So we're going to tap it and push it down. Turn over the paper because there's 2 sides to our paper, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so stamp it on the other side. Only don't push as hard. Okay. Oh. Now we have a sea otter. Okay, so show them what it looks like. She got a little bit afraid of pushing, so I just tapped it in the memento. And I'm going to put him right down there. Okay?
And then you don't have the middle.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Walty, you can color that. Here, do the one that does.
Well, do this one.
Okay, so this set, I'll show you this set. This set is called Awesome Otters, and it is also a celebration set. So that's one of the ones that you can get for free when you spend $50. So I'm going to now switch cameras and show you some projects while they color. Okay? I gotta find my mouse. There it is. All right, friends, here we go. So those awesome sea otters, this is one of the cards that I created with it. This is one of the celebration papers, designer series paper. And then this is also a set. It says you're utterly awesome. So this is one of the sets, the papers, and then one of the sets that's in the free product. Okay. This set, we have some fabulous rainbows. They're adorable. So this is the rainbows. The paper is Celebration and free. The stamp set is in the catalog. These adorable butterflies. See those? Look how they reflect. They're so cute. Those are in the catalog. I do swaps with my team. And so these are some of the swaps that I've gotten from my team. This is one of the stamp sets that's in the catalog. Again, if you don't have a catalog, don't hesitate to ask me. I'll be happy to send it out to you. Here's one of the stamp sets. She did a fantastic job coloring it. It's a 1-image set.
I want this.
You want that guy? You want to stamp it again?
I don't know.
Okay. And then
I thought
this is Celebration. These two are Celebration. Super cute. Thanks, Deb, for sharing. I mailed them swaps, so the ones on my team that I swap with, these are the swaps they got in the mail. What, honey? Oh, it's beautiful. Are you all done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me 1 second and we'll make that a card. So, one of the dies cuts out this cute little rainbow, and this paper is the host paper from the annual catalog. This is a stamp set in DSP that's in the catalog.
You can put like the sky over
So it's got
here,
this fun little opening. We have ladybugs. This is a ladybug punch and stamp set. And then this is honeycomb. And then I used the pretty bumblebee gingham. This is done with that pretty stamp set, rainbow stamp set in the Celebration Designer Series paper. Again, these are just some samples of what I've been working on. I tried to get as much done before the grands got here that I could, so that's what I've been doing, is working on that. And it's kept me really busy. Oh, there you go. All of a sudden I have volume. Hi, Susan. Hi, Tanya. Ruby says, Tanya says hi to you, Ruby.
Yay! Hi, Tanya.
And then this is the Celebration stamp set, and this is Celebration Designer Series paper. So you've got some great stuff in these catalogs. Don't wait to order. If you're gonna order from me and you follow me on YouTube, or you're gonna use a host code, we can do that. You'll be getting an email from me. If you're not on my email list, make sure you get on my email list, and I'll send it out to you, and then let me know if you need a catalog. Okay, so Walt has colored his otter. Do you love it?
Yeah. He's not done yet.
He's not done. He's still working on it. Ruby is done.
I'm done now.
So here's Ruby's. She colored the background. She colored all of her butterflies. She added a sun to the corner. And there's her cute little girl. I knew, because it was Ruby, she was going to have a pink dress. So I got our Magenta Madness cardstock out to make Ruby's card. So we're going to make a card. Can you show him? Walt has his. There's his otter.
Got a blue, black, and gray otter.
A blue, black, and gray otter. What did you call the otter this morning that was in your breakfast cup?
A fin.
He called it a sea friend. It was in his breakfast cup. So I have Magenta Madness. And we'll make yours a card too. Okay? And so for Ruby, are we okay just like this? And then would you like some ribbon to go with it? Okay. So we're going to use our seal. Okay, so this is a blender pen. If you've never used a blender pen, I'm going to switch cameras real quick so they can see what I'm going to do to your card.
Okay.
So here's Ruby's card. It's colored beautifully. I can add it to my Magenta Madness cardstock. She started off with a 4x4 square of Whisper or Basic White. This is one of our blender pens. And so if we wanted to blend her background, because it's a watercolor pencil, I can blend her background a little bit. So you can see it just kind of takes the lines away. If we wanted to do that, you don't want to get it too close to the memento, because if you get it too close to the memento, it will bleed. But for her dress, we can go over it, and it's going to blend that little dress. And it's just going to take away the lines. Now for Ruby's artwork, I love the lines. I think it looks great. But if you're a fan of a pencil, see, I've just taken away her little lines. That's kind of hard to see. But I love the pencils for lots of reasons. Okay, now, I'm going to switch it back. Oh, let's make Ruby's card. So Ruby's card is going to do this. I'm going to put the seal on. Come on, seal friend. We're going to use seal on Walt's seal. And then seal on the seal. So we're going to put that right on there. And then, do you want to go over and pick a ribbon? And then we'll add the ribbon to it. And
I'm going to draw W-A-S.
You want to put your name on it? Okay, here, put your name on it. We are working on thank you notes this afternoon. I showed you guys a couple of weeks ago our thank you note basket that I have, and Ruby's already been working on it. She's really good with that. So she will work on the thank you notes. W-A, we go this way with it. The A goes on this side. Well, the A goes on this side of the W. So there's where the A goes.
No.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay. I mean, he's 4. Oh, I love that ribbon. Do you want it to go down the side, over the side? Here's the ribbon Ruby picked.
Can you do like a cross?
She's picked the sheer ribbon. It is
Can you like do the
Cool Parties. So you want it across the bottom? Okay. Ruby wants it across the bottom, and I have this kind of fold. So whenever I have this kind of fold and I want to add ribbon across the bottom, I go get one of our punches, and you can use any punch. I'm going to use this Label Me Fancy. Oh, Mitch says she needs thank you cards, and will you make her some cards just like this? Can you do that? There you go. So I just notch out a little bit, and now I have a place to put my ribbon. So now, instead of her making thank you notes for herself, my sister has requested thank you notes. So Ruby will be coloring thank you notes. Do you remember what that says across the bottom? What does that say?
You make my heart happy.
There you go. She picked those words out and everything because she can read now. Because you're in what grade?
2nd.
Right. I always leave my ribbon on the bolt. I'm going to make this bow. Do you want to hand me my scissors, sweetie? They're hanging up on my go-round thing. We're going to cut it. Super cute. Go, Ruby. Okay, Walt, are you ready to show us yours?
Now I can write in it.
Now, yes, you can write in it. You can write to someone in there. There he is. He's put his name on it in orange. W-A-L-T. I like it. Okay. So, what do you want me to... Have I worn you out already this morning? We've done sausage, gravy, and biscuits. What else did you do? You've been playing cars with Mom?
Oh, Mom was commentating my race car.
Mom was commentating the race cars. He races them around the rug. We have one of those rugs that has a... And his mom says... And what does she say?
Sure.
And the yellow guy's gonna win. And that car's going really fast. Isn't that what she does? No? What does she do?
Oh, and the race is on, and then...
And the race is on. And this guy's the winner. Is that what she does? She's good at it, isn't she? Okay.
Oh, Ruby, you know, Dado.
Okay, so I trimmed Walt's card just a little bit, and now we're going to put it on a piece of cardstock. And we're going to put his sea otter right on this card. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. I love it. Do you want the sea otter going under the water because your name's across the top? Okay. All right, you guys did a great job. Don't forget, friends, to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me. I am going to... There it goes. She wrote a note. Who's it to?
Aunt Mitchell.
There you go. She wrote a note to you. Aunt Mitcho, and then she's going to also need to make you some cards. You have to make her some. I will be back next Wednesday, and they will be gone. They'll be back in St. Louis, so I should be on time. All right, friends, have a great week, and I hope you get time to stamp and enjoy your family and hang out with friends. And I will see you next week. Same time, same bat channel. Is that kind of how it goes? All right, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Bye.